activities they'd like to do in class. So a teacher can teach various classes in school, and the school should have set up the classes for the teachers, and they can choose which class they'd like to do the prep work. And I know this is in Chinese, so I'll try my best to explain to you. So once the teacher has decided one class, they can make a choice if they'd like to prep for this class or they'd like to start this class. So if we're doing the prep work, they can choose which unit to do and which subject. Here in our system, we have combined our platform with the data, with the standards and the lessons from our Department of Education. So here these are, so when we were choosing the unit and the lessons, those were actually the lessons designed by our government. And here these are some of the activities the teachers can create for the lessons. So they can pull materials from the government, they can do questions, they can have discussions, multiple choice or true or false, and they can also ask the students to submit their work. Also, they can have the students do some whiteboard activities. They can have them write things in class. There are also matching, quiz, and some sort of group work. Okay. So once they have created the activities for the class, they can go back to the home page, and then when it is class time, they can just go to this class and then hit another button which said telling the teacher that they're going to start the lesson. And then the teacher can choose whatever materials or activities they have prepared for the students. And then here, this part also mentions if you'd like to use the materials provided by the publishers or the government, you can also pull down the materials from the cloud, or you can use the activities or the materials you have prepared before class. And so here, since we have prepared some things earlier, we're not going to use the materials from the government, and then we can start the class. And since we have some whiteboard activities for the students, we can select the activity that we have set up before, and then send it to the students. You can either send it during class, you can also send it as an after-class activity, you can also send it as a before-class activity. Now she has selected that this is an in-class activity, so the students should hold a tablet in their hand. Each student should have one, and then once they scan this QR code, they will be able to join this class, and then they can do interactive activities here. And this one is a whiteboard interactive activity. And once the students have submitted their work, we will do some analysis, and let's take one. This is the archive of the previous lessons. So if we hit on one date, it will show you which classes you had taught on that day, and you can see the result of that specific class. It includes how much time it takes the students to finish their work, and how they did their work, and then the performance, the effectiveness of this class, and the total time of this lesson, and the total time of the activities, and also how they did, how many activities they have done in class, how much time it takes for each activity. So this way you can know how well you did this lesson, and you can make decisions for your next lessons, for the coming lessons. And this is this part is this part is the participation of each student, like how much time each student participates in this class. And this is a student performance chart. You can see each student's performance in each class, in each lesson actually. Yes. And there are, it also shows you the status of their growth. If it's a hyphen like this, that means they're staying at their level. And if this is an arrow going up, that means they're growing. And if it's a down arrow, that means the students are kind of falling behind. Yes. So it also shows how well they're doing. And any questions? Well, and everything is stored in the cloud. And we're still developing this system. And it will have more and more like functions or more and more things that teachers can do.
That was last year. No, go back.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, that was the thing, yeah.
Okay. And so if you have further requests, you can definitely contact us and we can talk about more details.